Secretary Reich, um, what is your emotional process for dealing with so much grim news, like the raging fires near home in California? What are your reasons for hope?
Well, let me say this and tell you this as clearly as I can. I share a lot of the sense of loss and grief and anger and fear that so many Americans now feel. I mean, it's rational. I mean, when you think about not only the environment and the wildfires and the floods and the hurricanes, but you also see COVID and you see how difficult it is to constrain it given what the administration is doing. And you see the violence, particularly violence perpetrated by increasingly right-wing terrorists. And that CIA report that came out just 2 days ago makes it very clear that most of the violence on our streets is coming from the right. It's not coming from protesters. And then obviously you've got Donald Trump. Now you put that together and there's not very much good news out there, to say the least. But what gives me hope, Randall, is three things. One, I'm a student of history, and I know there are great cycles in American history. We had the first Gilded Age when we had great inequality and corruption and poverty, and Americans rose up. After that, we had a progressive era starting in 1901 with Teddy Roosevelt. I think that we're on the verge of another progressive era because people are so outraged. Whether they call themselves Democrats or Republicans or independents, it doesn't matter. And secondly, what gives me hope and confidence is that we've got so many young people and people of color and women who are getting involved in politics as never before. And there's a kind of political rising tide. I think it somewhat has to do with changing demographics in America, and those demographics are changing. But we also have a degree of political excitement and involvement coming from young people and people of color and women, such as I haven't seen in my lifetime. And thirdly, I'm a teacher. I've been teaching for 45 years. I have never taught a generation of college students who are as dedicated, as committed, as absolutely certain of their commitment to the public good and the common good as the students I am now teaching. And I have the privilege of teaching. And so for those three reasons, they give me, all of those reasons give me sustenance. Over the short term, I'm nervous, I'm worried, I'm anxious as everybody else is. Over the longer term, I have a great deal of faith in this country and a great deal of faith in our resilience.
Hi, thanks for watching. I'm Randall Morton, founder of the Progressive Forum. We're building a worldwide progressive mission featuring great minds like the one you just saw. If you'd like to join our mission, please donate today. Thanks again.